Good morning, my children, and welcome back to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. For today, my children, we're going to continue with a brand new color. But before we commence with this topic, let's go back to yesterday's video, which was about activities of the afternoon. Now, remember, we already saw activities of the morning. Yesterday, activities of the afternoon. Recuerden, chicos, que el día de ayer nosotros ya trabajamos con lo que eran actividades de la tarde. Recuerden, ya estuvimos trabajando con actividades de la mañana. Ayer fueron actividades de la tarde. Now, talking about afternoon activities, which ones do you remember? ¿Cuáles de las actividades de la tarde que platicamos en el video de ayer recuerdan ustedes? Practicing a sport, very good. It could be basketball, it could be karate, it could be football, all types of sports. Sometimes we practice them in afternoon. Another action that we do in the afternoon, okay, doing the homework, because sometimes teacher Jacob or Miss Lupita, we give you homework so you can study and review topics. Also, we can watch television or playing a video game in the cell phone or tablet, or also watching videos. Remember, all of those are activities of the morning. Now, remember, the word afternoon in Spanish, tarde. Remember, every day it's divided in 3 stages: morning, afternoon, and night. Recuerden que un día está dividido en 3 etapas: la mañana, la tarde y la noche. Now, in the morning, remember, the sun is very happy. Recuerden que en las mañanas el sol es cuando está bien feliz y nos está iluminando a todos. In the afternoon, the sun begins to sleep. Okay? The sun is sleeping because at night the moon comes out. Recuerden que en las tardes es cuando el sol ya se empieza a dormir, porque en la noche es cuando sale la luna. Pero eso lo veremos próximamente. Right now, the only thing that we care about is afternoon, when the sun is sleepy, and afternoon in Spanish, tarde. Now, talking about colors. Since we started working on the teddy book, we have seen 2 colors, color yellow and color orange. Today, we will talk about color green. Now, behind the teacher Jacob, I have some of the most common examples of objects, animals, and fruits that contain this color. Recuerden que desde que nosotros empezamos a trabajar en nuestros teddy books, hemos visto 2 colores. Ya trabajamos con el color yellow y el color orange. Para el día de hoy vamos a trabajar con el color green. Ahora, detrás del teachercito Jacob tengo varios ejemplos, animales y frutas que son muy comunes con este color. Let's check them out. So, the first object is a fruit. The name of this fruit is pear. Now, the color of the pear is completely color green. Now, raise your hands if you like this fruit. Levante la mano a ver a quién le gusta la pera pear color green. Okay, so most of you, my children, you like pears. They are very delicious, they are very tasty, they are very juicy. Son muy jugosas, muy deliciosas, muy sabrosas. So, we give a like to the pear. Next to the pear, we commence with animals. The animal that we have here, it's an animal that is constantly jumping. This type of animals, they jump very high. Do you know what is it? Okay, in Spanish it's called rana, but with the teacher Jacob it's called frog. Now the frogs, they are small in size, son pequeñas de tamaño, and they jump very high y saltan bien alto aunque son pequeñitas. And of course, the color of the frogs are completely color green. Next to the frogs, we have another animal. This animal is already extinct. That means we don't see it anymore. El siguiente animal que les voy a presentar es un animal que ya se extinguió hace mucho tiempo. Extinguir quiere decir que ya no vive, que ya no existe. So, the next animal is a dinosaur. Now, dinosaurs, back in those days, they were the biggest animals that walked the earth. Okay? They were so big that they had to walk slowly. Okay. Recuerden, chicos, que los dinosaurios eran los animales que existían anteriormente y eran los animales más grandes que caminaron en la tierra. Eran tan grandes que pues por su mismo peso, por su mismo tamaño caminaban muy lento. Okay. Now, the color of the dinosaurs, most of them were completely color green, and they fed up by eating leaves. Some of them, because other type of dinosaurs, they were man-eating, they eat meat. La mayoría de los dinosaurios con el cuello largo eran los que comían plantas, los que comían las hojas de los árboles. Pero también existía otro tipo de dinosaurios que eran los carnívoros, esos que comían carne. Así es que si nosotros nos hubiéramos encontrado con los dinosaurios en la época jurásica, pues hubiera sido muy tenebroso para nosotros porque nos hubieran comido. Así es que por lo mientras tenemos que dar gracias de que ya no están los dinosaurios, porque si no nos hubieran comido. So we have to be very thankful. Now, once again, remember, dinosaurs color green. And finally, the last animal that contains this color is the snake. Now, the snake of these three animals is the thinnest, el más delgadito, but that doesn't mean it's not harmless. To the contrary, the snakes are the most dangerous animals because they contain venom inside the teeth. So, if one day we receive a bite of a snake, we could die. We could get in serious problems. So recuerden, chicos, que de todos los animales que tenemos aquí, la serpiente pues es de los más delgaditos, pero eso no significa que no sean peligrosos. Al contrario, de todos los animales que existen en este mundo, en estos tiempos, las serpientes son de los animales más peligrosos porque dentro de su cuerpo, en sus dientes, contiene veneno que pues nos puede lastimar mucho, nos puede ocasionar mucho daño. So we have to be very careful if one day we go to a forest or to a park, if we discover or if we see a snake, we have to be very careful. Si una vez nosotros vamos a un bosque, a un campo, y si nos llegáramos a encontrar una serpiente, tenemos que tener mucho cuidado porque estos animales son muy peligrosos. Now, the most important part here is of course the color of the snake. The color of the snake is completely color green. Very good. Now, let's make the first activity, which is the pronunciation exercise. Now for this, you already know it. We have to repeat the new vocabulary of today. The teacher Jacob says it first, so you can hear the correct pronunciation and then repeat after me with all of your energy. Now, let's begin. Beer. Very good. Beer in Spanish, pera. Frog. Frog in Spanish, rana. Next to the frog. Dinosaur. Dinosaur, dinosaur. And finally, snake. Snake, serpiente. Now, all of these objects, they have color green. Very good. All of these objects are made with color green. Now, for the second activity of today, once again, I brought several objects. Two of them, they have different colors. The exercise here is that you have to locate which one is color green. Para este siguiente ejercicio, traje dos objetos de diferentes colores. Ustedes me tienen que señalar desde casita cuál es el que es de color green. First of all, let's work with our dices. Remember, dice in Spanish, dados. So, which one of these two dices is color green? This one? Very good. This dice color green. Let's continue with markers. Now, I have here two markers with different colors. Which one of these two is color green? This one? Very good. This one, color green. Now, let's practice with balls. Once again, here, I'm holding two balls, different colors. Which one of these two is color green? This one? Very good, excellent. This ball completely color green. And finally, let's work with Lego blocks. Now, these two Lego blocks have different colors. Which one of these is color green? This one? Excellent. This one is color green. Oh, you are very intelligent, and I'm very grateful that you helped me solve this exercise. Excellent. Now, today's activity, my children, once again, part of your teddy book, and it's located right here in this page. La página para el día de hoy se encuentra nuevamente en su teddy book. Está localizada en esta hoja. Now, as you can see here, once again we have a blank page. What we have to do, using only color green, we're going to paint it, all of it. Without leaving blank spaces, the page must be completed with color green. En esta página en blanco, con únicamente nuestro color verde, vamos a colorear toda la página sin dejar espacios en blanco, sin hacer rayoneos, bien coloreada. Remember, we have two ways to paint. We can paint up, down, or side by side, side by side. Recuerden, tenemos dos formas de coloreado, arriba abajo o de lado a lado, de lado a lado. Once again, very important for this type of exercises is that you hold properly your color or your crayon. Recuerden, para estos ejercicios es muy importante que sostengamos correctamente nuestro color o crayola, 3 deditos para crear una pincita para sostener nuestro color o crayola con mucha fuerza. Once we have finished painting the blank page with color green, with the help of mother, father, or an adult person, you will cut from a magazine or newspaper objects that are color green, and then you will paste them onto the page. Una vez que ya hayamos terminado de colorear toda nuestra página de color verde, con la ayuda de mamá, papá o de un adulto, vamos a recortar de una revista, vamos a recortar objetos que sean de color verde. únicamente de color verde porque ese es el color con el que estamos trabajando. Ya que los hayamos recortado, los vamos a pegar en todo el espacio de esta hoja. Okay, remember, only color green. So, that's the first part of the activity of today. The second part, the second activity appears right here. As you can see, we have a beautiful garden. Now, garden in Spanish, un jardín. The color of the garden, because it's full of grass, it's full of plants, it's color green. Como los jardines están llenos de pasto y llenos de plantas, por eso vamos a utilizar color green. Now, for this second activity, it's important that you use paint or watercolors. If you don't have paint, if you don't have watercolors, there is no problem. You can use once again your color or your crayons. Para esta segunda actividad del día de hoy, pueden ustedes colorear con pintura o acuarelas. Si no cuentan con esos útiles, ustedes pueden utilizar su color y su crayola sin ningún problema. But remember, the color must be color green. Very good. So, those are the activities of today, my children. Once again, the teacher Jacob is very happy with your hard work. Remember, even though the video is finished, it's necessary that in your free time you continue reviewing today's topic and previous vocabulary. Recuerden, chicos, que aunque nuestro video ya haya terminado, es importante que ustedes sigan repasando todos las palabras y el vocabulario que hemos visto hasta el momento para que de esa forma no se nos olvide. So, we see you tomorrow with more information, with more fun with the teacher Jacob. Have an excellent day. Take care. Goodbye.